Hey guys, so I'm here to do a kitting up of this adorable diamond painting. I got this one from Everyday E-Deals some months ago, and it is the reason I chose to do this one is because it is a square, so it'll be my first square. I have two others that are 30 by 40s, and I want to get a little bit of practice with them because I have a couple really big canvases that use squares. So I figured just, start with a small one, get the hang of it kind of thing. So I've already done up my labels. On the canvas they have sequence 1 through 19 and then the symbols, but on the packets themselves there are DMC numbers on them. So my labels have sequence, symbol, and DMC number written on them. So let's put the canvases aside, pull out another one of my favorite boxes. And let's just start getting them filled up. So today is Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving to everybody out there. It's a nice quiet one for us. I mean, we don't have any family close by, so we generally, it's just the four of us. By four, me and my husband, my son, and my mother-in-law. So just a nice turkey dinner. Although we do turkey and ham because my mother-in-law doesn't like turkey. But we kept it really simple this year. So there's my scissors. Alright, so let's just cut these in groups of 4, since that's pretty much how I deal. With them, since these cases hold 4 across, I do them in groups of 4. Just makes sense. Let's get these kind of stacked in order back that way. And get started. So number 1. Up. And I got my little pot over this way to throw the trash into. Oops. May have cut that. Let's get the bigger tray for this. Cut that corner a little wide. Some of these, it is a small painting. It's only a 25 by 30, and it's poured glue, so the picture itself is even smaller. So some of these colors are quite sparse, but that's alright. It means, it'll be a quick project. So number 2. I'm actually going to kit up 2 projects tonight because, alright, well, so at at work, I'm out of a 4-pack of mandala. I have finished, I showed you the first 2, and so the second 2 I have finished. So I finished number 3, and I am about halfway done with number 4. So I figured I would do the de-kitting of those 3 and 4 together, since they are a non-DMC one. But since it's possible that I will finish the other one early next week, I wanted to have a couple ready. I mean, granted, I might start working on that all one this weekend, but the other one I'll kit up tonight is one I'm going to take into work. And I chose one that didn't have any black in it, because these 2 mandalas that I'm doing, they are really the 310, you know, the black, obviously they're 310 drills, even though those kits don't come with DMC numbers, but black drills are atrocious. They're the worst ones I have dealt with so far. So I was kind of looking through my inventory of projects and looking for one that had 0 black in it. Now I'm kind of wondering, I hear a lot of chatter about black drills having a lot of trash in them, a lot of misshapen drills. My question is it just black, or is it several of the dark colors? And we just hear about black more because black is used in so many projects. You know, the percentage of projects with 310 in them as opposed to any of the other dark colors. But, you know, I'm curious. So if anybody has any, you know, insight to it, I would appreciate it if you would comment and tell me. But also, I'm wondering if anybody knows or has a theory as to why are black drills so, what's different about the production of the black drills that causes them to, you know, become crappy? Wow, I didn't cut that very open. Tiny little corner. So let's open that up just a little bit more. Alright, so I would say these drills tend to go through much the same manufacturing process. They just add different amounts of, you know, the dyes, different ratios of the main, you know, the color, the primary colors that you blend together. So why is it? What causes the black drills become such crap from some of these manufacturers? Is it just the sheer saturation of color the dye, the amount of dye they have to add to it, that causes, you know, things like it's more touchy in the manufacturing process. I am very curious as to why. Getting a drink. Also, make sure I am starting with the right number. Have you, or you know, have you ordered extra drills? Have you ordered spare black drills from somewhere, and were they better quality than you were getting in kits, or did you get the same crap? I mean, granted, I've had some kits that have had good black drills, and I've had some kits that have borderline black drills. But these mandalas I'm working on, they are some ugly freaking drills in the 310s. Super ugly. And granted, it's a round kit, so there's a hell of a lot of wiggle room. But still, there are some that are just have too large of tabs around, flanges around, that I can't bring myself to use them. But I'm kind of curious. I'd like to know. I don't want to spend the money to order, you know, a pack of several thousand of 310 drills to have on hand for those kits that show up with crap 310 drills. But I would like to get a little bit of feedback before I do, because I really don't want to deal with it if I get a several thousand package that I paid extra money for that are atrocious as well. So, and as you can see, I always open them to make sure I have them facing front, because I do it often where I stick the sticker on in the wrong orientation. So yes, I am really thinking about ordering, going on AliExpress and ordering some spare 310 drills to have on hand, so when I get the kit that has the ones that I frustrate me so much, I can just swap them out. So I have printed out all of my labels. I got round and rectangle ones for my spare drill storage, and I have built them in their templates and printed out all of the DMC colors. So they're ready to go for whenever I start putting more drills into the spare storage. That was something that I was happy to get done. So the round labels are Avery brand, and the rectangle labels I got off of Amazon. The brand name is Garage Sale Pup. So I haven't used them yet, so I can't vouch for their... I've printed on them. Their template wasn't as easy to use as Avery, but it was easy enough. What I had to do is I had to fill in a few of the numbers and print it out on regular copy paper, and then superimpose it, hold them up together to the light, the printed sheet on copy paper and the labels sheet, to make sure they were orientated within the block, the way I wanted. I actually ended up having to change the margin. So the top margin originally is 0.6. I changed it to 0.7, and it brings it down just enough to be pretty much centered within the label. So that worked out well. Okay, so just 3 more colors in this little guy. Lots of natural muted colors, because they are barn owls. Okay, so this one should turn out pretty cute. And barn owls are my son's favorite type of owl. So that's why I ordered this project. Alright, so one more. This is a pretty dusty purpley brown color. Alright, so that's it. No drills. And as I like to do, I'm going to put okay, let's not use that. Barn owl pear. That way it makes it easy for me to tell what project is kitted up in this particular container. So there are my drills all ready to go. Put you down there. Move you up there. Let's bring this canvas in so you can get some nice. Alright, where there's some sheets. Some little squares. I thought I had another thing of them, but that's right. Hopefully. Where did I? Oh, this will work. I mean, I'm a little flustered because this is. Oh, this might. It actually might be the baggie that I had of them. They were buried kind of weird. So let's go ahead and pull. Oh, wait, before I do, like I do, I always, just in case I need to reuse it. The likelihood of me reusing it is pretty slim. Wow, look at that static. Thankfully, it fell on there in the right orientation, or else we would have had another example of what it's like to pull it off when it's not on there great. So let's, don't I have another, yeah, I have a different roll of washi tape to use up first. Alright, so since it's poured glue, you can tell it's poured glue because it has the clear cover on it. I would not be able to score this margin and peel it off. You can only do that with ones that come with the opaque cover, because they are double-sided tape, just a big sheet of double-sided tape. Okay, gotta get my readers on so I can get in close to get it positioned just right. There we go. Spin it. Okay. See if this roll of washi tape lasts through this project, because I might have to add a different color. Let's see. It looks like it might last. It should. But we do what we have to. I have a second roll of washi tape here in case I need it. On these long sides, it's easier to place it in little bits along the way rather than trying to do a full long one at one time. Okay. Yep. Alright, so the next project will have two colors of washi tape, or maybe I'll just move to the next one. I'm curious. We'll see. Oops. We'll see just how much is on that roll for the next one. Alright, so let's get my sheets out, and since I start in this corner, I like to start placing in the upper corner, and let's see what we can get. Three work nicely, as long as I and then this way I can get away with two if I use narrow margins that way, but I do want to give myself slightly larger margins going widthwise. And these will get moved around and futzed with while I'm, because I often don't do a full one of these. I will do part of it, so I'll pull it up and I'll move it so that I've exposed part of the picture. And let's start again, because I don't want to go up that far on this one. I can go so short, large this way, short at top, large on the bottom, and that'll work for me. 2 more. Alright, so there it is. Canvas is prepped and ready to go. And my drills are kitted and ready to go. Alright, so thank you guys for joining me for this kitting, and we'll catch you on the next one.